Dear students of class 10, um, I hope by the grace of Almighty Allah, all of you are fine. Uh, Today I would like to discuss about your general mathematics. Topics is symmetry from chapter 14. This topics is important for your MCQ part. Always 2 or 3 MCQ taken from these topics according to our previous board question. Now we can start our today topics. I am MD Asghar Khan, Senior Lecturer, Department of Mathematics. Learning outcome of this exercise is after end of the class you will able to define symmetry, describe the different types of symmetry, rotational symmetry and its angle. Okay, now at first we want to see the video clips similar to these topics. Okay, okay, now you can see the two symmetrical shape. It also a symmetrical shape. This is the paint which is painting by Leonardo da Vinci. It has also a symmetry. Also this shape also is a symmetrical shape. Okay, this is our historical place. It also a symmetry. Now we want to definition of symmetry from our textbooks. um, okay, we want to symmetry, definition of symmetry from our textbooks. The symmetry is an important geometrical concept commonly exhibited in nature and is used to almost in every field or our activity. Okay, and a figure has line symmetry. If there is a line symmetry, um, there is a line symmetry about which the figure may be folded. Okay, so that are two part of figure will coincide. Okay, and if any line by the line, if any shape is divided the two similar shape, and this is called a line of symmetry. Okay, now okay, you can see the figure. If we this is the English alphabet is T. If we divide into two parts, then both shape are similar. Okay, it also a symmetry, line of symmetry. This is called a line. If any shape of figure is divided into the two similar by the line, this is called a line of symmetry. And now this also a line of symmetry. Now line of symmetry, this is order of symmetry. What is order? Order, how many line the shape is divided into same shape. This line is the number of line is said to be a order of symmetry. Okay, it has a one line, then T divides into the two equal part, and that's why it has a one line of symmetry, but no option to this figure into the two similar shape by another way. Only one way, this the line draw according to this way, then this shape divides into two similar shape. Okay, so we can see that this is two are similar shape. Okay, line of symmetry is also called the reflection symmetry. After mirror reflection, their shape also be same, and that's why this is called a reflection symmetry. Okay, now how many line of symmetry, dear students? Now you can give an answer. How many line of symmetry? Two line of symmetry in this shape. Okay, and it has two line of symmetry, it also two line of symmetry. Okay, this is line of symmetry, vertical and horizontal line, and those shape are divided into the two parts by the vertical and horizontal line. Okay, so all shape divide into the two equal part by the two lines, and that's why order of symmetry is 2. This is an equilateral triangle. You can think how many line we can divide this shape into similar shape. Now if by this line, then two shape will be equal. There are similar shape by this line and also this line. So order of symmetry is 2. and this way this is a square, and it also a four line of symmetry by the line, by this line, and this way. It also divide into the four similar shape. This is called a line of symmetry is 4. This is regular pentagon. It has a 5 side. So how many line of symmetry? It also a line of symmetry is 5. Okay, this is regular hexagon. It also divide into the 6 equal part by the 6th line. That's why this line of symmetry is 6. And regular octagon also same, it 8. Then after end of these topics, we can say line of symmetry is the number of side of regular polygon. If number of side is 5, then line of symmetry also be 5. It's only for regular polygon. Now, okay, you can find how many symmetry, line of symmetry of this shape. Observe this shape. Please answer. How many line of symmetry? Okay. It has a 6 line of symmetry. 6 line of symmetry. It is a rectangle. How many line of symmetry? It has a 2 line of symmetry. Okay. It has 4 line of symmetry, but how we can 4 line of symmetry? This is 1, and both shape are same. Okay, and this is another line of symmetry, and this is another line of symmetry. Okay, and this is another line of symmetry. So it has a 4 line of symmetry, and it has a 1 line of symmetry. Okay, and next figure, it has 2 line of symmetry. This is oval. It has a 2 line of symmetry, and this is a triangle, not equilateral triangle. So it is a scalene triangle. So it has only 1 line of symmetry. Okay, and now after these topics already we have completed our line of symmetry. Now we want to start rotational symmetry. I think that already you have understood how we can find the line of symmetry. Now we want to go about rotational symmetry. We want to start the rotational symmetry. Okay, at first we want to see the definition of rotational symmetry from our textbooks. Okay, okay, now we want to see the definition of rotational symmetry. When an object rotates around any fixed point, its shape and size do not change, and but the different part of the object change their position. If the new position of the object after rotation becomes identical or original position, we say the object has a rotational symmetry, and the fixed point, this fixed point around the object rotate, this is called the center of rotation. Okay, and the angle turning during the rotation is called the angle of rotation. Okay, already we have learned what is rotational symmetry, if and what is angle of rotation, and angle of rotation, rotational symmetry, what is rotational symmetry, angle of rotation, and order of rotation. Okay, now we can see our topics. Okay, it is a ceiling fan. It has a rotational symmetry, but just you can think, if any ceiling fan has a if think this is blade, if it is 3 blade, then if a pen has a 3 blades, then if it rotate in this position and this is turn into this shape, okay, but after rotate this blade in this position and this into this position, then their original shape not to be changed, and this is called a rotational symmetry. And what is rotational angle? Just think, this is 360 degree, 360 degree divided by 3, so is equal to 120 degree. So the rotational angle is 120 degree. That means after which degree this shape have rotate, and this is called a rotational angle. And this ceiling fan has rotational order is 3, because if according to this plate, if it turn to this position, then 1 order, and this is changed to this, then 2nd order, and this changed to this, then 3rd order. Okay, so a ceiling fan has a 3 rotational order with 3 blade. If blade is 4, then rotational order will be 4, then rotational angle will be 360 degree divided by 4. Okay, now okay, rotational symmetry is 4. If it has a 4 rotational symmetry, this shape is this, then their shape will be same, and that's why it has a 4 rotational symmetry about 4 blades. Okay, now this rotational symmetry is 90 degree, because 360 degrees 360 degree divided by 4 is equal to 90 degree. Okay, because it has a 4 blade, and this shape turn to this shape and this shape turn to this shape, then their full rotation is 360 degree, but one rotational angle is 360 divided by 4, okay, is equal to 90 degree. It also has a 4 it has a 1 rotational symmetry, because this shape is it has a 4 rotational symmetry, and it is a 1 rotational symmetry, because without if we can see after complete rotation, but this figure not like as a original figure. Okay, after 360 degree, then this shape like as original shape, and that's why this rotational angle is 360 degree and 1 order rotational symmetry. Okay, this is our circle. You can imagine it, how many rotational symmetry of a circle. I think it has infinite number of rotational symmetry, because if you can divide by any line which is passing through the circle, then the circle will be same. So the line of symmetry for the circle is infinite, and also rotational symmetry is also infinite. Okay, in a circle rotational symmetry is infinite and line of symmetry also be infinite. Okay, it has a rotational symmetry and line of symmetry. This shape has a rotational symmetry and also line of symmetry. Okay, now we want to consider the some English alphabet, their rotational symmetry and line of symmetry. Consider this is A. Okay, if this A is divided by this way, then the line of symmetry is 1. If it is rotated after 360 degree, it will be again same shape. So also rotational symmetry is 1. And now consider T, it also line of symmetry is 1. By this way we can divide into the two parts, so line of symmetry is 1. So after complete rotation, that means 360 degree, then it will be same. That's why rotational angle also is, rotational symmetry is 1. Okay, H, this is line of symmetry is 2, but how? In this way it also a two similar shape by this way, and this way also 2. So their line of symmetry is 2 and rotational of symmetry is 2. After one rotation, then after 180 degree, after 180 degree rotation, then this shape will be same with original shape. That's why its rotational symmetry is 2 and rotational angle is 180 degree. Okay, this is Z. The line of symmetry, no line of symmetry for Z, because no line of symmetries exist for Z. And rotational symmetry is 2. If we rotate by 90 degree, 180 degree, then it will be same shape after 180 degree. That's why rotational angle is 2. Okay, this is the complete discussion of today's class.